And I see you came along as well, Dahna Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mien's. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Mesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
You're finished! Take this!
Hurricane!
It's over!
Quiver Dragon!
Megasonic thrust!
Eagle Whistle! Where are you going? Lightning Condemn!
Here I come!
Eat this! You're done!
Fluff of them.
I'm on it! I'll run you through! I'm on it! Burn! I'll run you through! That's enough! Here I come! Eat this!
Thank you.
Talent Solar Blade!
Lightning Raging Cascade! Field!
Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Rising
Eat
Raging!
this! I'll run you through!
Rising Wyvern!
Eat this!
Solar Blade!
First strike!
You're
I'll end
mine!
you!
Take this! First strike!
I'll run you through!
Hurricane! Eat dirt!
First strike!
I can do this! Here's a healing arc! Seal! First aid!
Here you are!
Stay away!
First strike!
I'll
I'll end you!
wretched fool!
Hurricane!
Second justice!
Supernova!
Megasonic thrust!
Done! I'm on it! That's enough! Counter!
Have some fun.
Sword Ring Alpha!
This one's mine! My astral energy! Here's a healing arc! That's it! Mega Ray! Back into the fray! Thunder Field! Light action!
Armor won't save you!
Here, let me help!
Eat dirt!
I'll end you!
Here's
I'm
the
on it! You're done! I'm on it!
Glacial Spear!
Rising Wyvern!
Photon! Lightning can
Rising Phoenix!
Here, let me help!
Rising Wyvern!
Thanks, Lightning Condense! Thunder Blade!
That freaking does it!
Radiant! Supernova! Dance in the wind! In here!
Big blast!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
I'm on it! I'll run you through! Come and get it!
Better!
Eat this! I'll run you through!
Lightning Condense!
Eat this! You're done!
This one's mine!
Try this! Explosive ring!
I'll end you!
Here's the
I'm
evil.
on it!
Freeze Lancer!
Right!
Here's a healing arc! Got it!
I'm on it!
Game plan! In here!
Eat this!
Eat
Eat this!
Dazzle!
Glacial Spear!
Rising
Here's
Thunder!
the go!
Armor won't save you!
Freeze Lancer!
Explosive burn in hell!
Eat this!
Here!
Far enough! Dare you!
Lightning Raging Cascade!
You're done!
Rising Rocket!
First strike! You're done! Tectonic
Blast!
Freaking does it! I'm on it! Tectonic fire!
Double blast!
First strike! Eagle Dive!
Raging
Crumble!
Dragon Sword!
You're done! I'm just getting
Eat
started!
dirt!
Glacial Spear! Here's the
Eat
evil!
this! You're done!
Freeze Lancer!
This is
Thunder
you.
Field! Raging Cascade!
Blast!
Take this!
Searing Flame!
Dragon Shout!
Annihilation!
Flamethrower!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
This!
I'm out!
I'll run you through!
This one's mine!
Formal blade! I can carve through armor! Eat this!
Raging Heavy! Flame of Fury! Burning!
But I'll never back down! You picked for that! Rising Wyvern! You picked the wrong... Fight!
Take that!
Swallow
Not on
blade!
my watch!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Do it! Shadows! Alpin! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Here goes!
Rising Falcon!
One that lightning condense! Thunderblade!
We're attacking separately!
Can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
Prepare!
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
Dance in the wind!
Change of plan!
First strike! You're done!
Rising Wyvern! It's done!
Hear me!
Rising Power! Watch it! Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
Done!
That feeling so good. Great.
That's the spot! First strike! I'll end you!
Light astral energy!
Right! I'll end you! I'll run you through!
Here's the evil!
Wits about you, people.
Freeze Lancer!
Eat this!
Where are you going? Raging
I'm on
Cascade!
it! You're done! Armor won't save you! Eat this!
The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall for impending calamity. Chaotic disaster.
Lost! You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Can't move! Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. I'll bring you back from death's truck. He's overconfident.
In a box. I'm not done yet! I'll dare you! That freaking does it! Right!
Ready to go! I've still got some fight left in me.
I'll face you!
Light. Knowing can't get no further.
Stay away from my friend!
Let me help.
Eat this!
Dance the way!
Freaking does it! I'm on it! That's you!
Lightning raging cascade! Dance in the wind! Here's a healing art!
That's you!
Lady help!
I'm on it!
First aid!
Score! Here I come! That's you!
Ignite!
I'm on it! You're
Thunder
done!
blade!
I'll smash you!
Here I come!
First strike!
I never miss!
That's you!
Dance in the wind!
Keep that! I'll run you through! Here I come!
Take that! Lightning condensed!
First strike! All in! You! That's much better.
Swallow this one's all mine! Destruction!
Air thrust!
Talon Hurricane!
Raging cascade!
You picked the wrong fight!
That's enough!
Sleep now!
I'm on it!
I'll be
All in!
safe!
Give you half form!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Demon Dance in the wind! Here's the eagle! Ready! Here's a healing art!
Eat this!
Go time!
All in!
Where that came from!
Crumble!
Her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
You're done!
Take this, dog!
Ready in Supernova!
First strike! All in! Ridwell!
Here's a healing art! I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Here I come! Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
First strike! Rise the shattering pieces! Attack us!
Let the marksman handle
All
this!
in! First strike! Gloria!
Double demon fang! Rising lever!
I'm just getting started!
Rising
Raging cascade! Confiscated! Raging cascade!
First strike!
Try
I'll be
this!
saving this one!
Explosive ring!
Eat it!
I'm only getting Thunder field!
First strike!
We're
done!
Dazzle!
Eat this!
Rising
I'll run you through!
First strike!
I'll run you through!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before
end you.
impending calamity!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again. Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Shion!
Alvin!
Come and find me. if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. just wanted to go back. To Dahna. To my home.
Alphen.
Niori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Niori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
You're mine! Sword Lane Alpha! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Megasonic Thrust! No escape! Eternal Devastation! Flaming Thrust! You're mine! Megasonic Thrust! Here I come! You're finished! Sword Lane Alpha! Crush!
over! Ah! Hut! Pierce! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Eternal devastation! Try harder! My turn! Sword Rain Alpha! Strike! It's on! Hold nothing back! Try harder! Take this! Eat dirt! You're mine! Hut! Pierce! Sword Rain Alpha! Hut! Here I come! You're finished! Crush! Huh! Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come! Hut! Pierce! Huh! Sword Rain Alpha! Right! Hut! Take this! It's over! Hut! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Hut! It's over! Pierce through! Dragon Swarm! Hut! Hut! You're mine! You're finished! Crush! Megasonic Thrust! Hut! Hut! There! Take this! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Kah! Hut! You're mine! Pierce! Sword Rain Alpha! It's on! Hut! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Megasonic Thrust! Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle! Take this! You're finished! Hut! You're mine! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! Crush! Megasonic Thrust! You're mine! Ah!
Alvin?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Finwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle? Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Dahnans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Dahnan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dahna. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dahna. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dahna and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Dahnans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori? One of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dahna. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?